What course would I study that will skill me in an occupation for the next 20 years? You don't need to spend $100,000 or 4 years on a university degree. Accountants and IT professionals are struggling to get PR, while building trades are among the easiest occupations to be invited. When you're learning a trade in Australia, you don't do an apprenticeship like a typical Australian. That goes for 4 years. Instead, you can study the course in as little as 2 years. For example, carpentry, joinery, bricklaying, plastering, tiling, etc. Throughout this 2-year period, you will learn the same subjects and get the same qualification at the end. You'll also be expected to, generally speaking, do some vocational placements. After the 2 years, you'll get your qualification and you'll be a qualified. However, the next step in regards to getting PR, you need to pass what's called a skill assessment. And in that process, you need to work in Australia for at least 12 months upon completion of your study. In order to do that, you'll require a visa. Now, most applicants, if they're under 36, can get what's called the graduate work visa. Alternate options, if you potentially can't get a graduate work visa, could be another working holiday visa, could be a training visa, potentially an employer-sponsored visa, but any visa that will allow you to remain in Australia for 12 months once you finish the course. On that graduate visa or whatever visa you have afterwards, you'll need to work in the industry for at least 12 months and undertake what's called the Job Ready program. So basically you upload your pay slips, someone from the skill assessor will come out approximately halfway through the hour, so about 6 months into the program. Make sure you sort of know what you're doing, sign you off, and then you get your skill assessment. Once you've got your skill assessment, you can then submit an expression of interest and request an invitation for the permanent visa. Okay, so for general skilled migration, 189, 190, or 491. And the reason why I love trades is because when you look at the list, now scroll through it, I'm gonna show you here, all the trades, all the housing trades, you're being invited with as little as 65 points. A trade course definitely isn't for anyone, but if you want to study an occupation that I believe will always be in strong demand in Australia, contact Pathway to Oz. Let us map you out sort of your exact timeline, the class schedule, your student visa. We can then help with the potential other visas after it, graduate visa, etc., and help you all the way through to the potentially your permanent residency.